need to be functioning as us. And the truth is that most of us are functioning as someone else. And you can just look at this for yourself. It's like, okay, am I being me with money? Yes or no? If you get no, you can ask, who am I being? And you might just know right away who you're being, or it might not be so clear. It might be a conglomeration of realities. But when things are not working in our lives, in our finances, and in our business, we are not being ourselves. So what's required for things to work is to restore self, to be able to be in totality self. So my version of that are these three areas of restoration. And one is the restoration of malleability. One is the restoration of confidence. And one is the restoration of clarity. All of those things in my world were completely destroyed by the time I found Access Consciousness. But thank God I tied a knot at the end of my rope and I got myself here. So if you're there right now, fuck yes. And now what? Okay. So let me see if I can dive into a little bit each pillar to give you a sense of it. So restoring malleability. What is that? For anything to slow down, not work, be stuck, not move, malleability has been given up. Now, when we come in, we are immensely malleable. I don't know if you've ever seen a kid, but they are like, they're so flexible. I mean, they're flexible from their body to their being, right? Just there's flexibility everywhere. And they just go, choose, create. And that's it. That's their reality, right? So their malleability is an innate part of them as a being. So you might have noticed that as we get older, malleability and flexibility is the thing that we usually, that goes away. We think it goes away, but in truth, we give it up because we don't cultivate malleability. We typically stay pretty stuck in fixed points of view, period. It's interesting even talking about it because I'm seeing the parallels with physical reality and business and money reality. It's the same thing. Like because we don't cultivate flexibility in our bodies, we get more and more stiff as we age. And because we don't cultivate malleability in our energetic world, things get more stiff as we age, or they stay small, or they stay stuck, or they stay hard. So we have to restore malleability. And the quickest way to restore malleability is choice. And the companion to choice is beginning to ask different questions. Now, you can ask any question, but the thing you need to know about questions is it has to be an actual question. Now, any question you ask that has an answer is not an actual question. It's a conclusion. So that's like tip number one for asking a true question is if it has an answer, it's not a question. And I know that flies in the face of everything. I know. But what you got to get is when you ask an actual question, it opens up space. It opens up possibilities. It starts to restore flexibility and malleability because space provides you what you require to choose anything. And the truth is that you already know what you can choose to change what's showing up with business and money. You already know. You may not be conscious of it. You may have hidden it so far from yourself that you can't even seem to find it. All of that might have occurred. You might have negated it, defended against it, hidden it, all that stuff. That's okay. But you do know, and you know what renders you functional is starting to ask questions. Two of the most basic, seemingly throwaway questions that aren't actually throwaways are, how does it get better than this? How does it get better than this? How does it get better than this? And what else is possible here that I haven't considered? Our realities create themselves to the level of what we have been willing to choose, ask for, and what we have considered. They expand to the degree that we're willing to invite in what's possible beyond what we've considered. And questions are what restore that possibility. So in the restoration of that possibility, we also restore this malleability to our world that allows things to actually move.